Hello, friends. Welcome to Tori Talks TV. This is our review of Game of Thrones Season 3, Episode 2, entitled Dark Wings, Dark Words. Ooh, cryptic. What does it all mean? Okay, so in this episode, we start off by learning that Bran is the three-eyed raven, which is something pretty special. Yeah, good for him. He's got special powers. Yeah. Exactly. And boy, has that kid aged.
That's an gross.
It's only season 3 and he looks like a small man. He's went through puberty. His voice changed. Good for you. Anyway, and then we see Cersei and Joffrey converse about Marjorie, who's about to be his wife. And you can tell the tensions are starting to heat up between Cersei and her son Joffrey.
Cersei especially is
not
happy.
Maybe a little bit jealous of
I
Marjorie,
think so. Yes,
Tyrell.
definitely.
I could see that being the cause of the tension.
Yes.
Yep. And then we see Shay's trying to warn Sansa about Littlefinger. Because, Littlefinger's trying to manipulate his way into, getting Sansa.
He's...
Maybe in more ways than one.
Yes.
In my opinion.
Yes.
Yes.
And then we see Marjorie invite Sansa to come meet her auntie, Lady Olenna.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Lady Tyrell.
Yeah, so they ask her, to tell them about Joffrey.
Right.
And Sansa tries to hold back, but they, probe, and finally she's like, he's a monster!
Yeah, no filter.
I know,
no censor at all.
Marjorie's okay with that, because, she just wants to be the queen.
Right, she's okay with it, exactly.
So
it doesn't matter, as long as she's the queen. It doesn't matter who she marries.
Yes.
Right, she's got ideas, yeah.
Yes.
Then we see Lord Cassell. He tells Robb that he lost the war the day that he married Talisa, which is... pay attention to that.
Yes.
That's a very big deal. So he went rogue, was supposed to marry Walder Frey, one of his daughters, but no, I'll marry the nurse instead because she's hot, right?
Yes.
We'll see
Impulsive decision.
Right, exactly. He's young. Okay. Yep. Anyway, then Catelyn tells Talisa how she prayed for Jon Snow to die. And you're like, what? You heartless woman, you. But then Baby Jon gets the pox. Right? And then she started feeling awful. And then she actually prayed for him to live. Because you're thinking, she's just like, I don't care what happens to this child. You're not my child. Ned brought you home and you're some other woman's child. So I don't care if you live or die. But then she's like, no, live.
Yeah, I feel bad.
No, I'm sorry. I was
You're
just kidding. Yeah, exactly. But I think she also thinks that, what has happened to their family up to now, she thinks that she might have curse them because of the way that she was with
she
Jon.
begged the god. She says, if he lives, I promise I will love him like he was my own. Well, she did not keep that promise.
No, she didn't.
So then after that, she says that quote, which is, all this horror that has come to this family is all because I couldn't love a motherless child.
Oh,
so
yikes. That's brutal.
Yeah, and there's some horror that has come to this family, that's for sure.
Maybe you should have loved Jon more.
Love him.
I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Or at least keep your promises.
Heartless. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. At this point, I'm I don't know what to think about Catelyn. I haven't... so this is my second time seeing this Game of Thrones, right? And this time more than ever, I'm like, I don't know what to think of you. I want to like you, but she's so horrible to Jon Snow.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It's not his fault. Anything. Even, if Ned... had a baby with another woman. Again, is it his fault? Is it Jon's fault? Yeah, so
same.
Be cool, man. It's kind of rude. Anyway, so Bran and gang meet Jojen and the sister Mira. So Jojen has this, weird, crazy power. Another superpower.
Yes.
Another superhero in this. And they've come a long way to find him. So Jojen was actually in his dreams.
Yes.
Yeah. And then... Jojen explains Bran's visions to him, he's kind of teaching him, maybe trying to harness his
because he's a warg. So a warg means you can put yourself see the vision of an animal.
The animal,
yes. And so Bran didn't understand what was happening, but Jojen understands. So now Bran kind of sees Jojen like a mentor.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are new characters introduced. They're kind of interesting.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So then now Arya and gang run into the bannerless men. They have no banners.
No banners.
That's what bannerless men mean, if you were wondering. So they bring them into a tavern. And then there's the Hound.
The Hound appears.
He ruins everything.
I know who she is.
You're a Stark. Yeah, he outs her.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, that's a Stark girl.
That means she has value.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, at this point.
Yes.
Again, with the Hound. Why do I like the Hound so much? I'm okay with him.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, he evolves.
Yeah, exactly. Even though he killed the butcher's boy, but whatever.
On somebody's order.
Yeah,
he was
that's
ordered
true.
too.
That's true. He's doing his job.
He's loyal.
Yeah. And then let's go back to Tyrion. So he finds Shay, his love, his whore. No, it's not whore anymore. They're in love.
Well,
right?
he doesn't
His
pay
lady.
her.
They
love each other.
Yeah, at this point. So he finds her in his bed. He's like, what you doing? This is dangerous.
Don't do that.
Probably shouldn't be here.
I've been warned to not have anybody in my bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. But she's a feisty one.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then we move on to Joffrey. So Joffrey decides to confront Marjorie about her marriage to Renly and why didn't you have children? So then they talk of Renly's perversion, quote unquote, and making it punishable by death.
Which I was so mad.
Yeah.
Because, obviously Marjorie is Loras's sister.
Yes.
And Loras is the one who is with Renly. And so if he does make this punishable by death, that means Loras is in trouble.
Right.
Loras is a nice guy.
Yeah.
Don't be doing this.
Don't be crazy.
Joffrey.
Seriously.
Yeah.
So of course this makes everyone and Marjorie worry about Loras, like you were saying. Yeah. So
yes.
yeah, well, stay tuned.
Yes.
And then let's talk about somebody evil, Roose Bolton.
Yeah.
Okay, by the way, that actor has a great voice. Have you noticed? His voice is like, I don't know, like a song, like he's singing to you. I got caught up with it. I know I shouldn't because he's evil.
Bad, yeah.
No, I know, but if you guys pay attention, watch it again.
Okay.
Just listen to his voice.
Okay.
I don't know, I get sucked in. Okay, so now, at this point, he has taken Theon.
Who we also hated.
Right, well, he turned against the Starks.
He's bad news, Theon, but now that he's being tortured, we're like, take it easy on poor Theon.
Yeah, now you're like, wait a minute, slow your roll.
I hate how Game of Thrones does this to me.
Yeah.
Like, I like it and I hate it. Like, no, I don't like these people. But, like, do you really need to do that to him?
It was extreme torture.
Yes.
They were torturing poor Theon. Yes. Poor Theon. I never thought I'd say that. So then a mystery person tells him that Yara was sent to save
his
him.
Sister.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Was sent. Yeah.
He's like, oh, okay.
Great.
He, like, loosens the little vice on his foot, and he's like, I'll be back.
Oh,
I know.
this mystery person.
So now it fills Theon with, like, a little bit of
hope. That he's gonna make it out and get back to his family, right? And not be captured.
Yes.
All right, so then let's catch up with Jaime and Brienne.
Oh.
Yeah, so they share a very touching moment and talk about how you don't get to choose who you love.
Mm-hmm. Well, because of Jaime and Cersei and how
his twin.
Yeah. He's like, I get it,
Can't help that I fell in love with my twin sister.
Yeah,
Said nobody ever except him. And then Brienne and Jaime have like a little sword fight. Kind of cute.
Yeah.
They kind of look like brother and sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then some Bolton men happen upon them. And
someone realizes that he's the Kingslayer. Yeah. And then they get him. And that's how that episode
ends. And then you're like, what's
gonna happen?
You have Jaime.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think he's untouchable. Nothing's gonna happen to Jaime. Kingslayer. But then that's where they leave us, of course. In true Game of Thrones fashion. That's our cliffhanger. So that is the end of episode 2. Hope you enjoyed the review. Don't go anywhere. We will see you for episode 3 review of season 3 of Game of Thrones. See you there.